Greetings, programs! Let's get to that entertainment news. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Earth News Division. We are here today to talk to you about many crazy entertainment things that have happened since Thanksgiving and up to today. In particular, though, we are doing a slightly different format because we want you to get to the news you want faster. So, basically, the new format is choose your own adventure.
Yes.
So if you want to watch what's upcoming about video game news, which is all about PlayStation, you can click down here on the lower left of your screen. If you want to watch
movie news, for example,
news, yes.
Which involves the Suicide Squad and the Fantastic Four, we'll have a button right here.
On the right. And then if you want to learn about what's coming your way in terms of TV news, particularly about Parks and Rec, that'll be right in the middle. So just clickety-click, make sure you have your annotations on because otherwise it's not going to work, or you can click in the description below. And now we're going to get to it. All right, Kevin, starting off, we're going to start off
Video games.
Video games. So,
Sony.
Something big happened before Thanksgiving that we didn't get a chance to talk about, which is that Sony is planning on developing their own TV service. Basically a cloud-based television service that allow you to stream live channels to devices you already own. So you don't need a PS4, you don't need a PlayStation 3. You just need anything that has the internet, and you can get access to this thing. It's called PlayStation Vue, V-U-E, because
they have to be unique.
Yeah, why not? And it sounds cool. I mean,
so like on tablets and stuff?
It can be on tablets. It can be, if you have a smart TV, I'm guessing it could just work straight through that.
Okay.
If on your phone. The key is that certain services and certain live channels won't be available on mobile devices because that's just the way things work. But this is a big deal if Sony's trying to undercut cable companies, because
a lot of companies are trying to undercut cable companies.
Yeah, and I would love if, I mean, no one really likes a cable company, but I would love if I could get I could get all the live TV that I want through my PlayStation and have it in HD, because I get free cable right now and it's crap.
Did they say if it would be a package or a la carte, like you choose which channels you pay for?
So, according to what I read in the article on Gizmodo, it just said that it was not going to be a monthly charge. So it's not a monthly subscription fee. So I'm not really sure how exactly they plan on doing it.
Huh.
Maybe it is an a la carte thing. It's supposed to be going into beta sometime soon in New York, with a few channels available. And
I'm sure we'll hear about it.
Yeah, quite possibly it might be going live for the rest of us normals in 2015, which is exciting because, man, that's going to be awesome. And speaking of awesome things that have to do with Sony, today, which is Wednesday to you guys, 2 days ago, was PlayStation's 20th anniversary, 20th birthday. Thankfully, this is
the original PlayStation console.
Kevin, you and I are actually older than PlayStation. We can't say that about Nintendo. We are younger than Nintendo.
Nintendo outdates us.
But we're older than PlayStation. And it was a very exciting moment for me because I've been there since the beginning. Well, not the very beginning, but I've bought every PlayStation console. You have not bought any.
I have not.
Yes, because you're a loser. But the exciting thing was that they announced that there is a limited edition special PlayStation 4 that is in the gray that the original console was in. It has special colors on the controller. The controller is unique. It comes with a PlayStation Eye, which is unique, and it's branded because there's only 123,000 of these things out there in the universe. And
so all the collectors are going to want this.
Yes, I'm buying 8. I'm just gonna buy 8 of them, and I'm gonna go bankrupt. They haven't really released what the price is.
It's gonna be expensive
in North America. So in China, not in China, in Japan, it goes on sale soon, or the pre-orders go out soon, and it's like $413 American dollars. Now the PlayStation 4 on its own is already $400, so only $13 extra seems like a pretty good deal, and I would totally do that. But I'm sure when it comes to America, it'll be a bit more expensive. On top of that, if you want to get access to this thing, if you want to try and get a pre-order, your window is going to be very small, and it's going to be this Saturday, so tomorrow, December 6th, at between starting at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern, is the PlayStation Experience live stream, the keynote speech from Las Vegas. So if you watch that, they're going to be releasing information about how you can get your hands on one of these spiffy consoles. Hopefully, I will be there, and I will get all of them. But don't worry, I'll share them with you guys. And you, Kevin, if you want one. Do you want one? No, you don't want one. Do you want a PS4?
For a hefty markup. Do I want a PS4? Not that much, because my own history is Nintendo first, and then Microsoft, and then PC.
That's fair.
So
hey, to each his own.
yeah.
PC. PC sucks.
Sony just never happened.
For shame. Anyway, that's been our gaming news. Let's move on to television, Kevin.
Television.
Your favorite television show. Maybe not your favorite.
Not quite
television.
my favorite, no.
You're one of your favorite television shows.
Yes.
One
Parks
of my
and
favorite
Rec.
shows. Parks and freaking Recreation.
Final season.
Final season starts in January. January 13th. It's a Tuesday at 8 p.m. for a whole hour. You get 2 episodes.
Because they're releasing them 2 episodes at a time.
Right, for 6 weeks straight. So do the math. That's 12.
Yeah.
But there's actually going to be 13 episodes, I think. So maybe one of those will be an extra hour long or something.
An extra finale episode,
Something,
yeah.
But, I mean, get excited. It's coming. I think I heard something saying that it's actually going to be taking place, spoiler alert, 3 years from now, like it was in the show, the way the finale worked, that it was in the future. So I think they're actually just picking up right there.
Oh,
and
okay.
They're not going to talk about the intervening. Well, they might talk about them, but they're not doing the intervening.
Just have everyone have gone off on wild, crazy adventures.
Yes. And Chris Traeger and Ann Perkins are coming back for the
That
finale.
makes me so happy.
So yes,
For the season or just the finale?
just the finale. That
Okay, that's
confirmed for the finale.
Okay, that makes me happy. That's
I'm
enough.
excited. Oh man, and of course you got Chris Pratt and Amy Poehler and everyone else, Adam Scott, everyone else is gonna be there. So it's gonna be great. I'm super excited for that. And it's it's a little over a month away. So January is generally a drought for new TV shows. So I'm super excited. Now, movies, Kevin.
Movies.
Movies. I don't even know where to begin. Here.
Okay, let's start with what I described as the franchise that can't succeed, no matter how hard they try. Fantastic Four.
Fantastic Four.
They've never had a successful, popular movie.
Yeah, that's fair.
It just never worked out.
It's hard. I mean, they're the oldest super team that in existence. Yeah, older than Super Friends, older than the Avengers,
X-Men.
older than the X-Men. Yeah, but they're not really the best-selling Marvel series, which kind of sucks. But the official synopsis for the new crazy reboot has come out, and I'm going to read it to you, Kevin. Here it goes. The Fantastic Four, a contemporary reimagining of Marvel's original and longest-running superhero team, centers on 4 young outsiders who teleport to an alternate and dangerous universe, which alters their physical form in shocking ways. Their lives irrevocably upended, the team must learn to harness their daunting new abilities and work together to save Earth from a former friend turned enemy. So that last part is fine.
Didn't we talk about how Dr. Doom
Yes.
is not really...
He's a hacker. He's a computer hacker.
Which defeats the purpose of him just being a crazy supervillain.
Yeah, but
from the original.
now he's getting transported to this other universe with them, and he's gonna get crazy.
I just have flashbacks to the Star Trek reboot where it's like, oh, it's a different universe. Just
No, but I think they go there and then they come back. I don't know. It doesn't say it in this, but I would assume that they would go to this alternate universe and come back. At least, so this actually happened in one of the comic series, the Ultimate Fantastic Four, where they did go. I didn't read the whole thing, but they went to another universe. I don't know if they came back. I would assume they came back.
Yeah,
because why not? But this just sounds crazy. I don't know. Maybe this is the only way that they can make this thing work. We'll find out next year.
I mean, but the original story of how they got their powers was gamma rays from some sort of space flight that they were on, right?
Well, yeah, that was back in the day when gamma rays were hot. Everyone loved gamma rays.
But there's all this opportunity for special effects and something visually stunning with that entire sentence that they're throwing away with this.
Because It's been done, Kevin. They can't do it again. But either way, we'll be finding out next year if this is going to... In fact, I would expect that we're going to get a trailer within the next month or so, because we already got a trailer for Jurassic Park, and Jurassic Park is in the summer, so I would assume, but who knows. All right, following this crazy bit of news about Fantastic Four, you'll never guess who wants to be a James Bond villain, Kevin.
No, I would not have guessed.
Stephen Hawking, the man himself, the black hole man, the man who has radiation named after him, wants to be a James Bond villain. He was interviewed by the magazine / internet company Wired the other day, and in this interview he said, "My ideal role would be a baddie in a James Bond film. I think the wheelchair and the computer voice would fit the part." So he thinks he's already good enough to.
Yeah.
Everything that he is done. He's a genius.
He just shows up on set and says, "Let's go."
Yeah, and I wish I could do the voice, but he just says, "No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die."
So now he does have film experience besides all the documentaries and stuff. He was on an episode of Star Trek: The Next Generation, as himself.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I didn't know that. Wait.
Because in an episode, what happened was there was a holodeck simulation where Data set up all these geniuses from history. So Isaac Newton, Einstein, Stephen Hawking, and played a poker game with them. And so that was his part.
That's cool. I didn't know that. I mean, we were talking earlier that it just seems like he's not, like, there's not much acting, right? Because he's gonna just, talk through his computer. So I don't know how. I mean, it would be menacing. I don't think this is gonna happen. They're actually just announced the whole new James Bond thing with Christoph Waltz being the villain. But maybe if Daniel Craig wants to take on
Stephen Hawking,
and some micro black holes probably forming somewhere for some nefarious
reason.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's the plot.
That's the plot. Then fine, I'm all for it. I'll go see it because I love James Bond. All right, and another thing, Suicide Squad has found its cast. It has confirmed its cast. Now, first, before I even go into the fact that they've done this, Kevin, I want you to know this movie comes out August 5th, 2016. That is like 2 months, less than 2 months, I think, after Batman vs. Superman comes out. There's almost no window for error here.
No downtime.
So if Batman vs. Superman fails, you better hope Suicide Squad does awesome because you're gonna.
And so Suicide Squad is this collection of villains from the DC universe, right?
Yes. Yeah.
And so we have some of the actors and who they're playing.
So here we go. Here's the list. Will Smith is on as Deadshot.
That has me excited because he's an assassin. Yeah. That I think that's going to be very interesting.
Tom Hardy plays the leader of the Suicide Squad. His name is Rick Flag. Don't know who that is.
So Tom Hardy's trying really hard to kill Batman in as many movie universes as possible.
Why not? Margot Robbie is playing Harley Quinn.
She was in Wolf of Wall Street.
Yes.
As the second wife of the main character.
Of Leo DiCaprio. Jai Courtney, who is in Good Day to Die Hard and many other films. He's going to be playing Captain Boomerang, who's I think he's an Australian guy who throws boomerang. So it's fine. He gets to keep his accent. So that's great. Yeah. That's good for him. Cara Delevingne, I think that's how you pronounce her name. I don't know who she is.
I don't know who that is.
She was in a movie.
A movie?
She's been in a couple of movies.
Title?
I don't remember what the movie was. She's going to be playing the Enchantress. She's like a magician. Well, not a magician. She uses magic. And then lastly, Jared Leto is playing the Joker after, the late, great... my gosh, I can't remember. Heath Ledger, yes. Thank you, Kevin. Yes. So production is set to start in April with this powerhouse of a cast. This is a huge cast. And we don't really know what the story is. I'm assuming that the team might be going up against the Joker because the Joker, I don't think, has ever been on the Suicide Squad. But...
Maybe.
They
have to detach Harley Quinn from him somehow, so that may be part of the conflict.
Yeah, I think that she should be in the Suicide Squad, and then they have to go after him, and she's like, "Oh no, Mr. J." Yeah, Did you know that she wasn't even a comic book character? She was made up for the animated series.
Really?
Yeah, and then now she became so popular they put her in the comic books. It's awesome. Okay, and the last bit of movie news. I know you've been holding on, but here it is. You've been waiting for this forever. Source Code 2, Kevin. Source Code 2. More source code. That's my own subtitles.
Because one wasn't enough.
It is happening. It is a real thing. So, first of all, Source Code is being made for TV. It was on the list of movies that were going to be adapted for TV. That got shelved. They got destroyed. They threw that away.
Yeah.
So instead, they're going on with the sequel. The sequel will be directed by Anna Forster. I think that's how you pronounce her name. Yeah. She will be taking over for Duncan Jones, who directed Source Code. He also directed and wrote Moon, which is an awesome movie. And Ben Ripley, the guy who wrote the first Source Code, will be back to write it. So it could be good.
Could be.
We don't know anything about it besides the fact that these few people are attached to it, and it's happening. We don't know the plot. We don't know if it's back on the train. We don't know if Jake Gyllenhaal is back. We don't know if Michelle Monaghan is back. We don't know. Is there more military people? I don't know. Is it in Chicago? I don't know, Kevin. Stop asking me these questions. And start buying t-shirts. You can support the show over at outofspacetv.spreadshirt.com by buying t-shirts and mugs. That's nice. That'd be thankful. It's
Support
the holidays.
Is always welcome.
It's the holidays. Buy a mug for a friend. Tell him he's not the worst.
This is probably true.
He can drink out of it every day. Other than that, you can hit that subscribe button down there. You can also like and comment on this video. What are you excited about that's coming up. Are you excited about Suicide Squad? Are you excited about Source Code 2?
Tell us.
Parks and Rec, tell us down below. What do you think about the Fantastic Four? Whatever.
You also watch some older videos here to the side. You can hopefully only like those videos as well.
Go and create a whole new YouTube account and like it again, because that's your only option. Liking and liking. Thank you for watching this experimental new take on the end, and we'll see you out there.
Thanks.